This is the Boeing 737 MAX 10, with 21% more seats and requiring 20% less fuel than Ryanair's existing older fleet. It's the next generation of aircraft. And today in the US, the airline's chief executive inked a deal for up to 300 over the next decade at a cost of $40 billion, the largest order ever placed by an Irish company for US manufactured goods.
I haven't quite worked out how I'm going to pay for them all yet, but it means we're going to grow from 169 million passengers last year. Over the next decade, we expect to grow to carry 300 million passengers a year, about 25 million passengers a month. And we will create about 10,000 new jobs for pilots, for cabin crew, for engineers.
Boeing has encountered significant challenges meeting deliveries over recent years. Its earlier 737 MAX aircraft were grounded for 2 years in 2019 following 2 crashes, while the pandemic led to supply chain difficulties. But the Boeing chief is confident it can now deliver, and Michael O'Leary agrees.
They know what they're talking about. They see the supply constraints. They don't like them, and neither do we. But we're working transparently, and he knows what he's talking about.
The enormous scale of this order is further evidence of the international business success story that Ryanair has become, and should prove positive for passengers. But environmentalists warn that the further growth of the fleet will come at a cost.
It doesn't matter how efficient these planes are. What matters is how many they are and how big the overall pollution impact will be. And until Ryanair has a plan to get to zero pollution aviation, they have no credibility and sustainability.
While the Transport Minister claimed the deal would only be a good thing if the new aircraft are using sustainable aviation fuel by the end of their 20-plus year lifetimes.
Ryanair have done a lot of work on this move towards switch to sustainable aviation fuels, but we have to scale that up so that those planes in 20 years' time are operating in a way that's sustainable.
And so, while Ryanair will be relieved to have secured aircraft needed to lift its market share for the next decade, other challenges clearly lie ahead. Will Goodbody, RTE News.